language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
And now it's time for the Sports Brawl. Without any further ado, here are your hosts, Cece and Keith.
Oh my God.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition of the Sports Bras. It is very festive because it is December. We're on the countdown to Christmas. I am, of course, your host, CC, always alongside with my buddy Keith. And Keith, how do you like the festivities behind us? Very festive.
Makes me want to puke.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus, Scrooge.
Oh, it looks good. It looks good, man. Humbug! I'm not. Look, man.
Grinch.
Just got done with Thanksgiving. Can I get a couple days in there?
No.
Like, right? Don't.
Mariah Carey says no.
As Walmart says no. They're blaring that Christmas crap already.
Yeah. So is a couple of radio stations around our area.
Come on, man. I hear it enough on the radio.
Sorry. We are, of course, your number one sports podcast in Rendon, Texas, number 2 in Louisville. We're trying to get that number 1 spot, but man, I don't know. There's some kid over there in Louisville that's got it locked down, and you know, we'd like to get him on the show, maybe collaborate with him, and maybe get that number 1 spot in Louisville. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know how to reach him.
I don't know how to reach him.
I'll have to get my kids to contact them.
Yeah, one of your kids' buddies.
He knows his stuff, though.
He does know his stuff. And when he does that Pokemon challenge, oh my God.
Good luck.
Jeez. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is championship week in college football. We already started last night, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and get into it. We already started last night when the Washington Huskies defeated the Oregon Ducks
for the second time this season.
34-31. Pretty much solidifying that Washington is one of the teams in the playoffs, correct?
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, they beat Oregon twice. That right there is.
Who else did they beat?
Oh, they beat the Cougars of Washington State. They beat USC.
Okay. Who else? That's it. I mean, look, dude, they didn't beat anybody. I'm sorry. Oregon was their toughest opponent, and they beat them twice. Pretty, I wouldn't say easily, but convincingly. That was a close finish last night, but don't get it twisted. Washington, they controlled that game.
Yeah, they did. They did control that game.
They controlled it the entire time. They just let up a couple late scores, but no, dude, I don't know that they're actually locked into that 4 spot.
Well, as it stands right now, here are the top 6 in the college football rankings. We of course, got Georgia number 1, Michigan number 2, Washington number 3, Florida State number 4, surprisingly. And championship week, like I said, it is on. We got some big ones today, boy. And the first one is going to happen here in about a couple of hours over at Jerry's World, as we got the Big 12 championship game. Number 19, Oklahoma State takes on number 7, Texas. Texas is favored by 14.5 on this one. Who do you have? I know you got the Longhorns. I don't know.
Oh my God, they're going to beat the brakes off Oklahoma. Dude, I watched Oklahoma State play. If
Did you
can
see?
Stop their running back?
Yeah,
you win the game.
Did you see the dead Longhorn that was at the frat house at Oklahoma State?
No.
Oh boy, it's a big story. So yesterday, an actual dead carcass of a Longhorn showed up at a frat house in Oklahoma State. Investigation is going down as to who done it and
who did it?
Who done it? Maybe I bet you it was at Matthew McConaughey. You might want to check in. Huh?
He loves the Longhorns. Why would he?
Yeah, that's true. I ain't gonna.
I can see it being. I'm a man. I'm 40.
I'm 40. Yeah, that was a weird one there. That's crazy. But yeah, so that will be taking place here in, like I said, in a couple hours over at Jerry's World. The big one I can't wait for is the SEC championship game, because I have a feeling we're going to see an upset in this one. As number one Georgia takes on Alabama Crimson Tide. Georgia is favored by 5.5. Man, I'm telling you, after that game last week with the against Auburn, I think Alabama is feeling it. And don't be surprised if we see the upset happen tonight in the SEC championship game.
I agree. I think Alabama gets the upset. But, dude, really? Georgia is way better than Alabama.
Georgia on paper is way better than Alabama, but I'm telling you, Alabama has that momentum going for them.
Dude, that momentum where they almost lost last week and it took a miracle touchdown, you call that momentum? I call that pure freaking luck that they got into even this game, man. No.
Would you call game one of the World Series pure luck?
Yeah, I would.
God damn you.
You think that it wasn't?
No, hell no. They knew they were going to win the whole time. Oh, Corey Seager went up there.
Ah! Yeah. Ah! Listen, we're talking football. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Big difference.
I'm just saying, the momentum is going to carry that. Huh?
That's not momentum. I don't call that momentum, man. I call that luck. You telling me that wasn't a great play by Alabama. Poor defense by freaking, what's it called?
Auburn.
Auburn, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, they play each other like every year. Now, I think Alabama could upset Georgia because they are good at winning this game against Georgia. Does that make sense? Because Georgia's not the greatest team this year. They're 12-0. But they're not the same.
Number one all season.
But they're not the same dominant style team that they normally are. There's cracks in that team. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
I think Alabama could win that game, and it shakes up the entire playoffs if they do. Same thing with the Florida State and Louisville game. It can shake up the playoffs, man.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Big Ten championship. Does Iowa have a chance?
No.
Okay. It's number 2, Michigan, 21.5-point favorites take on Iowa in the Big Ten championship.
You know what? I'll say this. Iowa has a chance of not losing by 21.5.
Okay.
That's better than nothing because they at least play good defense and they got all them the hospital, you know, they got all the Are they playing for the kids? That's motivation, bro.
Wave at those kids. That's right. And the ACC championship game as number 15, Louisville takes on Florida State. Florida State's only favored by 2.5. That's because they are playing with a backup quarterback, and they barely squeaked by last week. I think you're right on this one. I think Louisville has a chance to knock Florida State out. So I'm going to ask you, put you on the spot. If Florida State gets knocked out, and Texas dominates Oklahoma State, does Texas sneak in that number 4 spot?
Man, they should, but I think that the backlash of not putting Washington in there would hurt. I
think Washington is in there. I think I do. I think here will be my scenario. Let's say
give yours
Florida
and let me
State.
give mine because I've got something playing.
And we're playing out that Florida State gets beat by Louisville today because that seems like more of a reality than all these games. Alabama could still sneak in Georgia, but we're just going with, let's say Florida State gets knocked out. Okay. So you have Georgia, Michigan, Washington. Then I would put Texas in there.
I think you got it wrong. This is what I think happens today. I think Alabama beats Georgia today. Okay. And so I think it ends up being Michigan, Georgia, Alabama.
Wait. Hang on. So you're going to throw Alabama in the top 4?
Yeah, I'm going.
So the regular season game against Texas doesn't matter.
No. Mm-mm.
Ooh, and Georgia only drops 1 spot.
But that's the thing. Yeah, Georgia has been dominant the entire season. So losing this game against Alabama would not knock them out of the playoffs. Maybe it wouldn't put them at 2. Maybe it puts them at 4 or 3. But they make it in.
How about Ohio State?
Ohio State's not making it in this year.
Wow.
Too much. Michigan played them well last week. They beat them. They're out, in my opinion.
Wow. Okay.
I think there will be a 1-loss team in there because I think Louisville beats Florida State today, and I don't think Florida State makes it in anyways, especially with the quarterback situation. It's not what you really want to see. So there will be a 1-loss team that gets in. It could be Texas, maybe. But it's more likely to me that I think they probably go Georgia or Michigan, Georgia after losing today, Alabama, and I think they put Washington in there at number 4.
Oh, yeah, I think Washington's definitely going to be in there.
But that's the thing is maybe not, bro. Maybe not, man, because I know Washington's had a good season, but that's not the money-making team, bro. They don't want that team in there. I think they're more likely to I don't know. It's hard to explain. Oregon needed to beat Washington last night for the scenario for Texas to make it in to play out. Because then you'd have your 1-loss team in there. But now you're going to have probably 2 teams with 1 loss each going in this year. Because you're going to have your Michigan who's going to go undefeated unless Iowa pulls off a miracle today. Which, if they did, that would shake things up even more, bro. Imagine if Alabama beat Georgia, Iowa beat Michigan, and Florida State loses to Louisville. You have no undefeated team except for Washington in there.
Right.
I mean, dude, it'd shake everything up. It gives every one of those teams with 1 loss a shot to get in. Then it goes based off the record and who they defeated throughout the season and all that. Strength of schedule. Like it could totally get shook up today, big time, with some upsets. Do I really think Georgia's going to lose to Alabama? Probably not.
It'd be close.
They're going to play each other hard because
I think if any of them are going to lose today, I think it's going to be Florida State.
Yeah, I do too because of their quarterback situation.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Louisville's not a bad team.
No,
I mean, Lamar runs everywhere.
Lamar, I don't think he's on that team anymore. No,
the basketball team.
No,
that Louisville team was good, man. A few years back.
Some news over the week, and A&M has found their new coach as they hired Mike Elko.
Oh, I thought they hired Bimbo Gisher.
No, Bimbo Gisher. Yeah. No, Mike Elko, the Duke quarterback or Duke former Duke coach, is now hired as an A&M. I guess they didn't learn their lesson with Jimbo because they gave this guy $7 million a year.
Dude.
What are you doing?
I don't get it.
Damn it, A&M. Where's that money coming from? Oh, and then the big one. Arkansas rehires Bobby Petrino. Remember 10 years ago, Bobby Petrino got in the motorcycle wreck, and then he was with his
mistress
in the back. Yeah. And then that's how he got caught with that affair, and he showed up to that press conference with the neck brace, and he's got road rash all over his face. Oh, my God. So, yeah, Arkansas has now hired him back. Like, you know what? Come on back, man. Hey, we'll forget about that whole affair that you had with that student aid, 10 years ago.
It'd be like Baylor hiring Art Briles back. Come
on, bro. Wow.
What?
Wow. I don't know about that. Can't say that R word.
Wait, Art?
No.
The other one.
Yeah.
It's not an R word.
The R word that Baylor is known for.
Revenge.
So that's going to be interesting. And then I don't get this, dude. Explain to me how this is. Sports Illustrated has lost all credibility to me now. They named their Sportsman of the Year Deion Sanders.
Bro.
I didn't know.
1993?
I didn't know you can be a Sportsman of the Year by coaching a 4-8 team.
Absolutely, bro. What? That's like 3 more wins than they had last season. Making progress, bro. He went from Jackson State, where they were undefeated, and went to Colorado and turned that whole thing around, bro.
Got them
We
3
saw
more
one of those
wins.
games.
Got
We
them
saw one of those games.
Yeah, we did. Got
And
them.
what does that say about TCU, bro?
That's why we haven't talked about TCU in a
Yeah, we don't
while.
talk about TCU around here.
Man.
I don't know how he wins. It's
That
because of
Sports Illustrated lost all credibility, man.
dude. The media, they love short clips, short little motivational clips on the internet more than what a person actually does throughout the season.
Yeah.
This guy is marketable. He's been everywhere. His clips have been everywhere, and he says some good stuff. He does say some good stuff.
Absolutely. He's very motivational.
Is it worthy of Sportsman of the Year? Jeez, bro. Should have given it to Caitlyn Jenner again. Just saying.
Yeah, that's true. Let's talk about the big story of the week.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban sells majority stake of the Mavs in hope to bring in Vegas to Dallas. Mark Cuban sells his majority stake 85% to billionaire Mariam Eldison and will retain control of the team, but he's getting $3.5 billion. That's right, I said billion out of this deal. Now, the whole situation of this deal is, number one, bring a casino resort to Dallas. This is the whole deal. 2025, as most people, out there that don't live in Texas don't know, Texas has gambling. It's illegal here to gamble. Yeah.
This is news to me.
Yeah.
Aw.
DraftKings. But no, in 2025, the new vote is going to come out, and they're going to vote on legalizing gambling in Texas. This is a power play, strictly a power play by Mark Cuban. He wants to get a casino resort in Dallas. He wants to build this casino resort around a new arena, and he's going to make this the biggest attraction in Dallas. Your thoughts on this?
I mean, dude, I don't question what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, look, people can say what they want about him. Is it true that he built a house made out of candy out in the woods to attract children? Yes. But the thing
We're
is,
not done yet.
We're not done yet. No, look, man, he became a billionaire for a reason.
Yeah.
Right? He makes moves, and he knows how to push buttons, and he knows how to make smart business moves. That's right. He knows what he's doing. All right. So do I think he's going to sell the team off? No, I don't. I think he's going to build around this thing, and he's going to get the casino built here, and he is going to become a trillionaire throughout this deal, because there's no idiot out there that could start a casino and it fail.
Right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's right.
That's right.
You're absolutely right.
Casinos don't fail.
I know. Look at my Trump Plaza in New Jersey. It's tremendous. One of the greatest casinos and resorts on the East Coast.
No, his casino failed miserably.
How dare you talk about my casino like that?
Are you serious?
You son of a
bitch.
It's still up there. If the hurricane didn't come through, my casino will still be running. Number one on the East Coast. I'm telling you right now, it's tremendous.
Hey, seriously though, it's a great idea.
It is,
but
absolutely.
It is, but it also isn't, because you can look at some of these places that have casinos. There's a lot of poverty attached around those areas.
And we're already and if you've ever been to Dallas lately, the poverty there has already started.
No, but look, Dallas is one of the up and comings, man. We're one of the nationwide. You are known. Dallas is a hot spot in the country. Okay.
Well, they have to, because they fumbled on the Jerry deal and sent the Cowboys to Arlington.
I'm just talking about in general compared to other states. When you talk about main cities in the United States of America, Dallas is one of them that's on the map without a casino, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're known throughout nationwide or whatever. he is going to bolster this and make us even a bigger known city throughout the United States with this. Because my fear, though, is I've seen a lot of people that have gambling problems. Okay. You put a casino that accessible for people, there's going to be a lot of poverty attached to this thing, man. It could hurt the city more than
the main deal is if Texas approves gambling in 2025, the plan is to have 5 hot spots. And there's not going to be a casino in every corner like you see in Vegas or Louisiana or anything like that. It's going to be main hubs going to be Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and Austin. I said 5. I meant 4. Those are going to be your main hubs right there. They're going to have casino and resorts in all 4 of those cities. That's where the gambling is going to be. There's going to be no more gambling anywhere else outside those towns. I think it's smart. I think that's a way to kind of minimize the gambling. I mean, look at Oklahoma. You got WinStar and you got Choctaw.
Bro, have you driven through Oklahoma in a while? You have a casino about every 40 miles through there.
That's what they're trying to avoid, though. That's what I'm saying.
I know. I hope if the plan is to just have 5 or miscount 4 hot spots out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that's okay. But the thing is the poverty part of it's not here that bad when it comes to the gambling side, because if you want to gamble now, you need to drive to Oklahoma. And for some people, it's an inconvenience and they don't want that. If you make it that readily accessible for people, there's a lot of negative that comes along with this too. Now, will there be jobs created? Of
Absolutely.
course.
Yeah.
And it will boost the economy in some sense in the beginning. But I'm telling you, over a time period, as a person who has gambled a lot in their life, having one right down the road from my house would not be a good thing for me.
Yeah,
and I'm not alone out there in the world talking about this.
You're
I'm telling you, man. But
if it goes down, how pissed is Jerry going to be?
Jerry's going to build a casino inside his stadium if this goes down like this, bro. Like, it's not – they're going to one-up each other. But speaking about Jerry, look, man, I think this Cowboy team is feeling the pressure to win it all this year. I know we're not talking about it yet, but just thinking about it the other night with the Rangers winning it.
Yeah.
If they could win a Super Bowl this year, do you know what that would do to Arlington, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. You think the parade was big for the Rangers?
Yeah.
They'd shut down everything.
Yeah.
If the Cowboys won and had a parade. I'm telling you.
I work over there. They'll probably shut us down. So,
dude, football dominates in this state, man. I know the Rangers winning was awesome. One of the greatest feelings in the world. The Cowboys winning a Super Bowl, it's on a different level.
Yeah. We'll get to that in a second. But, so this is a huge power play. And it's gonna be great if it goes down. And this is, like I said, this is just a power play for Cuban to say, hey guys, this is what I got in my hands right here. I got the Sands Hotel and Resorts wanting to come in and build, bring money in, you know what I mean? And so it should be interesting. We'll keep our eyes on this one. But yeah, $3.5 billion. He bought the Mavs back in 2000 for like what, 350 million or 250 million, something like that. What a turn! That's a huge turnaround.
That's why I say you can't question the guy's moves, man. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yes, he is a witch, but still,
a lot of people were kind of worried last night when Luka was not on the court, and reports were it was a personal reason. People freaked out, but yes, we can say here on the Sports Bras that he is now a father. Congratulations to Luka Doncic. He is now a proud father of a baby girl, and
good for him,
good
bro.
for him. Good for him. Before we get in the NFL, I want to talk a little bit about hockey because this story was juicy. The Chicago Blackhawks have released Corey Perry. Okay. Corey Perry was a veteran that came on their team, and he was going to be a mentor, and he was going to get these young kids that the Blackhawks have and get them motivated for the future. There was reports that the reason he got let go was because he hooked up with the number 1 draft pick, Connor Bedard's mom.
You're hearing all these weird stories like this about people hooking up, bro.
Yeah.
There's one in the NBA going on right now, too, with an underage person.
Yeah.
Same.
Corey Perry apparently hooked up with Connor Bedard's mom. We are now getting the story that is not the case. Damn it.
Can't trust everything you read, man.
Yeah, I know. And Corey Perry is now checking himself into rehab for alcohol abuse.
Yeah.
That's what the whole situation was. So hopefully Corey Perry gets his stuff together and gets back on the mend. But man, how great would that story would have been if it was true that he hooked up with his mom?
I mean, it would have been messed up. I don't know about great, but look, man, there's some weird stuff going on right now, man.
There's a lot of weird stuff going on right
now. There's some weird stuff going on.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. The horns are sounding. That means we're going to talk about some NFL football. And on Thursday night, the Dallas Cowboys defeated the Seattle Seahawks 41-35. Keith, what do you feel about this game? Defense was kind of not there, and it was a pretty good game back and forth. No punts. How great of a game is that for the punters? They sit there, they get paid, and they don't even have to kick the damn ball. But the Cowboys do win 41-35. They are now on their way to their next game, which would be next Sunday night, the big main event against the Philadelphia Eagles. Keith, how are you feeling now with the Cowboys that they beat the Seahawks? You still on the merge? You still on the fence?
I don't know, man. Like, they look really good at home. They do. But that team they just played, I know, but that team they just played, they should have dominated that team.
Right.
So,
and they have not lost a home game since their home opener last year with Tom Brady as the quarterback when the Buccaneers beat them. That was their last home loss. So
I know I'm trying to, like, I don't want to say anything bad about them because they've played so good here of late, man. They really have. But you can nitpick and take some things away from that game that, that kind of leave you thinking, that secondary, they got burnt a lot.
Ron Bland.
A lot.
Mr. Pick Six met up with DK Metcalf, and Metcalf had his number for sure.
That's what worries me.
Yeah.
I worry about playing against a team that has some really good wide receivers.
Yeah.
I think our team can stop the run. There's not a running back out there that fears me with this Cowboys front four.
Yeah.
So I'm really more concerned about teams that have dynamic, big, bulky receivers like what Seattle had. They showed you what they can do against our secondary. We're undersized. Just flat out, we're undersized, but we're fast.
Yeah.
So they kind of exposed another weakness of the Cowboys this week, and I'm afraid that these other teams will see that and use it against us. But, hey, they're a great team, though, this year.
And CeeDee Lamb is balling out, proving himself a dominant number one receiver. Dak has figured that out, and Dak is looking really good, too.
Come on, man. Dak looks really good.
But my issue is, where's this run game, bro?
We don't really have one.
Exactly.
But that's okay, though, man. That's if you can pick up 3 or 4 yards every once in a while with Pollard. But here's the thing. I love Pollard. I think he's a good running back. I need to see more Rico Dowdle, man. I need to see more Rico because he runs hard, bro.
Yeah. How much longer are we going to trust the ball with Tony Pollard? What is it going to take for McCarthy to finally say, yeah, sit down?
It's not. They paid this guy. That's not happening. It's not happening, bro. He's going to be your starter every week, man. Unless he gets hurt, he's going to be the starter. And don't dog him because he is a good running back.
Yeah.
But
I seen spurts of it, but man, he was better. Yeah, you're right. He was better used last year.
But now he's carrying a bigger workload for the first time in his career, bro. Like, of course, there's going to be a little bit of a drop off, but he looked pretty good the other night. He did. He looked pretty good. He got in the end zone. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. I like Rico, though. I want
do
to see
too.
more Rico, bro. I think that you can use Rico to wear down a defensive front, and then you hit Pollard in there for one of his dance moves, and he's gone, bro.
Mhm.
That's what he does. That's what he did great last year. Like, use your guys correctly. But other than that, that's my only complaint. This team looks good, man.
This team does look good.
They got something.
It's going to be interesting to see Sunday night against the Eagles. But let's get into Sunday's games as we got the noon games here. We got the Colts taking on the Titans. Colts are favored by 1. Over-unders 42.5. Keith, who do you have in this one?
I think the Colts are a better team than the Titans.
Pardon Minshew, man.
I know, but it's one of those
Mustache
games.
rider.
I think Tennessee is going to win the game, though, somehow. I don't know, man. Nah, I can't. Give me the Colts.
All right.
Just give me the Colts. That game's terrible.
I like how you said, no, I can't. No.
Can't do it.
I'm not going to do it.
I can't take Will Levis. Henry looked good last week, though. Derrick Henry had
He's
a nice
getting back
game.
into form.
Only fucking 11 games into the season.
Yeah. The Chargers.
Guess who?
Take on the Patriots. Chargers are favored by 5.5. Or the over/under is 40.5.
Dude, Mac Jones is done.
I don't think he's even going to start.
He's not. Zappy was going to get the start this week. I think they automatically have a better chance of winning now. They took Mac Jones out. What a bust.
Yeah.
What a bust, man. That guy is terrible. I watched a couple of Patriots games. It's like he wanted to throw the ball to the other team.
Yeah.
A lot. Like he got scared he was fixing to get thrown to the ground and just chunks it up, man. But with that being said, the Chargers are kind of a dumpster fire too, man. There was great high expectations for this team. That's fine. But there was really high expectations for this Chargers team coming into the season.
Oh, yeah. Kellen Moore being the offensive coordinator, they're going to air it out. And, it hasn't really worked.
Of scoring. It's not a lack of scoring that's hurting this team. It's not Kellen Moore's fault. This team plays no defense.
Yeah.
Flat out. They try to run and gun with their Boise, bro. They're Boise State. That's who they are, man.
Yeah.
Give me the Chargers minus the 5.5, though. New England's a freaking dumpster fire.
It's a dumpster fire. The Lions, after their loss on Thanksgiving, take on the Saints.
I told you they were going to lose.
I know you did. Lions are 4.5-point favorites. Over under is 46.5. The Aints, they're back to the Aints. Derek Carr is supposed to be the savior. They go into Atlanta and get mollywopped. What happened? What's wrong with the Saints? It's Derek Carr.
No, that's part of it. The main problem is this: you got a better quarterback on the bench. You got a quarterback that could lead you to some wins on the bench in New Orleans, and you know what I'm talking about.
Taysom Hill?
No.
Who? Oh, Jameis Winston.
You heard it. I'm telling you, bro. People have underestimated this kid. He's not bad, bro. I understand he's going to throw 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 picks in a game.
See that?
W's. And he's done some stupid shit throughout his career and before his career started. But Jameis Winston gives you the best chance to win. I think if New Orleans Saints played Jameis Winston every single week, they would be winning that division. Now, I mean, it'd be a 500 record, don't get me wrong, but they would be winning that division, okay?
Yeah.
I think they're making a huge mistake by keep rolling Derek Carr out there. Every time Derek Carr throws a bad ball, he immediately tries to act like his receiver ran the route wrong. Every time. I've seen it all season long, dude. I'm not a fan anymore. I used to think he had something. He's just as bad as his brother. So, yeah. If the Saints play Jameis Winston tomorrow, give me the Saints to win. If they don't, give me Detroit to beat the shit out of New Orleans.
It is the
it's the biggest piece of dog shit
game coming up here as the Falcons take on the Jets. Falcons are 2-point favorites. The over-under is 33.5.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah. Will Aaron Rodgers, let me ask you this. Will Aaron Rodgers play this season?
He will, and he will blow that Achilles out again.
Why is he even attempting to come back? The season's over.
It'd be one thing if they were 500 right now.
Yeah.
I could see rushing back maybe. It'd be terrible, dude. They need to wait till they go get Devontae Adams this offseason, and they need – they're going to. I'm telling you right now, they're going to go
I'm surprised they didn't last year.
Well, they knew that Aaron Rodgers was going to blow his Achilles out, so they waited and get him cheaper next year. But no,
who do you got in this dumpster fire of a game? Does it really matter?
I mean, Zach Wilson or Desmond Ritter?
No, it's
Oh, they show Boyd or
oh
whatever. his name
Boyd.
is.
Yeah. I don't even know. I think it's Joe Namath. I just want to kiss you.
Nah, calm down, Joe.
I just want to kiss you.
I'm sitting here looking at it. This game could be 3-0 at the end of the game. It really could, man.
Like that Monday night game. Oh my God.
I'm so tired of watching the Jets games. And Atlanta's nothing to write home about either, bro.
No.
They're terrible as well. So I guess Atlanta by default.
Atlanta by default. I like that. Okay. Cardinals take on the Steelers. Steelers are 5.5-point favorites, 41.5 on the over under. Steelers, ever since they fired their offensive coordinator, Matt Canada, they've been rolling, man. They're getting better, and I like the Steelers in this one, especially in Pittsburgh.
I think if Josh Dobbs was still the quarterback for Arizona, they'd have a better chance of winning this game.
Why did they trade him off?
Kyler Murray just is not.
Murray.
I don't think he's the guy, bro. I just don't think he has the work ethic.
No.
I mean, I don't know him personally, so it's hard for me to really actually say that because I don't know what he does in his free time other than play Madden, from what I've heard. But I would have to say Pittsburgh wins this, but I think Arizona keeps it closer than 6.5. So give me Arizona plus the points, but Pittsburgh to win it.
Yeah, I like Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's not bad. They're 7-4, bro. That people forget they're 7-4. All right, they could win that division possibly if Baltimore fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, well, that could happen. Baltimore is known for doing that.
Do you know that there's a quarterback playing this weekend that was in the movie The Replacements?
Keanu Reeves?
Shane Falco.
Oh, no, you're talking about his brother Joe.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forget his stepbrother.
Yeah. As the the Panthers are going to be taking on the Bucks. Where is it? Oh, there's that Browns game. Yeah. Joe Flacco. Here we go. Browns taking on the Rams. Rams are 3.5-point favorites. Over unders 40.5.
I got Cleveland.
Yeah.
I got Shane Falco and the Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns to somehow
who's still got a winning record and they're still on playoff hunt.
How they've lost their premier running back at the beginning of the season.
Yep.
They've gone through, this will be their third quarterback.
Yep.
And somehow they're 7-4 as well.
Yep.
Makes no sense. So, but give me Matthew Stafford and the Rams should beat Cleveland. They really should. But Cleveland's going to keep it close and somehow kick a field goal with 5 seconds left to win it. So give me Cleveland again.
All right.
Wait, we got to go back to the other 12 o'clock game real quick.
Yeah.
Miami, Washington.
Yeah, well, I was going to get to the Panthers and the Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. I mean, I don't care for either one of these teams, but Baker's got to be better than what Carolina rolls out. But honestly, I think Carolina picks Baker off 2 times this weekend. I do, and I still think Tampa Bay wins though. So,
all right. The Dolphins taking on the Commanders. Dolphins are 9.5-point favorites. Over unders 49.5.
That is too freaking many points, bro. I don't know why they think
get some help.
They think Miami's going to just roll through Washington. I think it's a terrible. They either Vegas knows something I'm missing here, or my judgment's way off. But I like Washington to outright win this game. I know.
Okay.
You can see, I know you don't think that. But
No. I think Dolphins have this one pretty much in hand. I think this is going to be the Ron Rivera nail and coffin game.
No, you're way off.
No. I don't know. The Broncos taking on the Texans. Who would have thought that this game 4 weeks ago would be an actually good game? But it is. As the Texans are going to be favored by 3.5. The over-under is 47.5. The Broncos are on a current 6-game win streak, isn't it?
I think it's 5.
5? And the Texans are still rolling, even though they lost a heartbreaker last week, the last-second field goal. But, dude, this could be the game of the week.
Well, you got Philly and San Fran playing each other too. So, but, all right, man. I've said some bad things about Sean Payton. I just want to clear that up. I still think he's a bad coach, but he has he's turned the team around a little bit this season, and Russell Wilson is playing. Russell Wilson's playing pretty good football right now. Receivers are playing well. Their defense has gotten a turnover like 6 straight games in a row. I mean, but that kid in Houston, that's C.J. Stroud, man. I think he's the real deal, and I think he is money, bro.
Yep.
So give me – I don't think Denver can keep up matching points, so give me Houston to win this one.
I like that one too. And then the big one later on Sunday afternoon, the 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. We're rooting for the 49ers in this one. This is kind of like, as a Cowboy fan, you're like, oh, God, can they both lose? But, yeah, 49ers are 3-point favorite. The over-under is 47.5. It is in Philly. Filthy.
Yeah, that tells you what you need to know right there.
Yeah.
You're at home, you're supposed to be giving up 3 points. The fact that they're giving Philly 3 points at home, they expect at least a 6-point win from San Fran. So I'm going to roll with Vegas, man. Give me the Niners to show everybody else how you beat this Philadelphia team. Yep. Don't let them hang around in the game. That's how you beat them.
That's right.
If you let them hang around, they're going to find a way to crawl into it and somehow win it. They've won so many games this season just by a few points. Like, come on, San Fran. I hate both these teams, but I think that San Fran handles up on Philly.
All right. And then the Sunday Night Football game is going to be the Chiefs taking on the Packers. Chiefs are 6-point favorites. Over-under is 42.5. How do you feel on this one?
Kansas City is the better team, but I think Green Bay wins this game.
This is going to be my lock of the week.
I think it's a terrible lock of the week.
Chiefs are going to take care of the Packers in Lambeau, and they're going to win by 6. Put it down.
I wouldn't make that bet.
You think Packers are going to win this game?
Well, I mean, remember last week when you said that Green Bay was going to lose to Detroit, right? And what did Green Bay do?
Yeah, they came out the same guy that says Jordan Love sucks.
Well, you're allowed to change your opinions throughout the year. And I think Jordan Love, the last 3 games, he has played pretty good football, man. Like he has looked much more accurate. He's been more responsible, taking care of the ball. And that Packers defense is pretty good. I think both these defenses are pretty good. But at the end of the day, I think Green Bay does not lose by 6 points in this game. I think it's closer than that, bro. I think you're giving the Chiefs too much credit. They're not the same team from last year. They're really not. They don't have the receiving core that they had, man. That receiving core for Patrick Mahomes is putting so much pressure on him.
Taylor Swift's fault.
No, it's not. It's just they're not as good as they were, man.
Well, we had a emotional Patrick Mahomes on last week, and he wants to come on again tonight or today to kind of set the record straight, because he said a lot of bad things last week, and he just wants to come on here and apologize for what happened. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Sports Bras, Mr. Patty Mahomes. Patty, how are you? I'm doing all right, guys. How's it going?
Hey, Patrick.
Doing good. So last week you went on a little bit of a tirade about, you want to explain what happened there? It's just mental. Thanksgiving was terrible. I try to have a nice, peaceful Thanksgiving, and my brother and my wife, they're doing TikTok videos all day. Meanwhile, my baby girl was over there crying, and my wife wasn't paying attention to her. And I said, "Would somebody get the damn baby?" My brother's over there doing the grinny. It was just I had enough. Well, it's understandable. Yeah, I mean,
absolutely. It sounds like a lot.
It gets to you sometimes, but that's why I said last week, the fame, it can get to you. Everybody's got their eyes on you, and you can't slip, and you can't make any mistakes. And I'm just glad that you came back on and explained what went down last week, and hopefully here on out you guys can focus on winning and getting that next Super Bowl. And that's right. Me and Travis had a good sit down talk, and I said, "Hey, look, bro, like Coach Bro told me in Texas Tech, it's bros before hoes, and I think we need to focus on getting this next Super Bowl and not focus on our wives or our significant others Just go for it, and and go for that Super Bowl. That's our focus right now.
That's good.
And there you go. That's good.
That's how you win in championships, man.
Absolutely.
You got to forget all about your family.
Right. That's right. That's right. Well, Pat, any last words before we let you go today? I just want to say, Chief Nation, don't worry about me. Everything's good. I'm back to being Chiefs Mahomes. I'm not Texas Tech Mahomes. Everything's going to be great. And just, if you see my wife on the at the stadium up in the suites, just ignore her. And if you see my brother, push him down the stairs, would you? Oh, jeez.
No problem.
All right. Well, Pat, good luck in your game Monday night against the Packers. And I'm sure we'll be watching. And you're always welcome on our show for sure. Appreciate it, guys. Go Chiefs, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Right. Patrick Mahomes.
There goes Patrick Mahomes. All right. Well, it is now time for the favorite part of the show, and that is, of course, CC's Audio Gold. Now, if you ever watch Jeopardy, not a lot of people watch Jeopardy to watch the contestants' background story, but this old lady, Mary Beth, had quite an interesting honeymoon.
Mary Beth prayed for snow on her wedding day.
Yes, I did. It was 32 degrees and no snow on my wedding day, but I had 8 inches on my honeymoon.
Wow.
Jeez. Oh. Come on, man.
Wow, Mary Beth.
Mary
No
Beth.
filter, you dirty slut.
That's
Mary
all
Beth.
Hey, you need to spice up Jeopardy a little bit, bro. That was good, Barry.
Yeah, Mary Beth. And the big news around the world. The one and only Gail Lewis officially retires from Walmart.
Attention Walmart, this is Gail Lewis, 10-year associate, Morris, Illinois, 844, signing out. Good night. So today was an end of an era for me. What you just saw was me signing out for the last time at my Walmart that I have worked at for 10 years. It's a happy sad because I'm going to be going to a better job.
Good for you, Mary Beth.
And
good for you, Gail.
Those people became like family. I've been through a lot with them.
Yeah.
They watched my back. I watched theirs.
Absolutely.
They helped me out. I helped them out. We even went through a fucking pandemic together.
Preach it, Gail.
It just hurts, but it's a happy sad. Because where I'm going to be better off where I'm at. That's all.
R.I.P. Gail Lewis. Thank you for your services, and I'm sure Walmarts around the world are going to honor you the way that they should and put you in the Walmart Hall of Fame.
10 years? That's it?
Salute to you, Gail Lewis. What?
10 years?
How dare you?
Dude, I've worked 10 years at the job I'm at.
How dare you?
You get to just quit after 10 years?
She went to a better place. Obviously, Walmart was underpaying this lady, and she had to go find another job. She didn't want to leave. She had to, because Sam Walton is a cheapskate. That's why.
Be careful.
What?
He could get us canceled so quick.
We're not associated with Walmart.
You can't say anything negative about Walmart, bro. It's like talking bad about Amazon. Not allowed to do either.
Well, you do that all the time on this show.
They deserve it.
I sent you a package and you set it on fire.
I hate both of them. I hate monopolized business, man. Don't get me started. Amazon's the devil.
Hey, what's that damn something? Set that shit on fire. I don't need that devil's crap around my house.
You know, I set it on fire and I was still able to return it for a full refund.
That's how they roll. Yeah, Amazon. Right? Absolutely.
That's what happens when you have all the money. Devil.
The devil made me do it. Oh, let's see. Let's hear this Christian memes for sure. Here we go. More Christian.
Their place in him, Hallelujah.
Oh.
And God sent that man that day to open up those heavens. Shoo, hallelujah.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of letting our faith be dictated to by our heart and what God said. There it is again, so strong. Faith is the substance, the title to the deed of the substance of things hoped for. I just got another good one.
Praise the Lord.
And their place.
This is so stupid.
Praise the Lord.
So stupid. People got too much time on their hands.
Why are you hating?
This is stupid, bro. What are we, 5? I like a good fart every now and then, but man, come on.
Fart is great. What's wrong with you? Are you grown up now?
I've always been mature.
Huh? There you go.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right, so the Christmas season is upon us, as you can see in the background here. So, Keith, what are the kids asking you this year for Christmas?
Nothing.
What?
They haven't asked me for anything.
Ain't it weird? My kid is literally in the next room, and I have asked him numerous times.
Nothing.
What do you want for Christmas?
Nothing.
Have the kids run out of stuff to get, or is it all streaming now? Or
it's all streaming. They've got everything they need at their fingertips already, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can go to the store and buy these kids that would outweigh any of the things they already have.
Ain't it nuts?
I mean, I'm gonna go get them some stuff, but I'm gonna get them practical things, clothes. Yeah. I'm gonna get them some of their favorite characters and whatnot, like pajama type pants or maybe some new shoes or a tennis racket. But other than that, everything they got, dude, they're good. They don't need anything. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars this year to buy kids presents. You just don't need to this year. A gift card or some Roblox or some V-Bucks. That's all they care about now.
Right.
My kids asked me for a freaking Starbucks gift card.
That's going to be like the greatest present ever. Yeah, $25. Easy. There you go, kid. Merry Christmas. Here's your $25 Starbucks.
We're losing it, man.
I know.
We're losing the passion and the enjoyment behind the holidays.
What happened to getting that Sears catalog and that was like this thick and just go through it and circle what you wanted for Christmas, and then those days are gone, man. I miss those days.
I like this. This is fine.
I bet Santa's loving it right now because he's like, I ain't got to make no toys. All I got to do is I got to stop by to get some gift cards. That's all I need.
Swing by the 7-Eleven on the way there and get a few gift cards.
Get a few gift cards. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. It's weird. It's changing, but
it's definitely changing. Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I'll get them nothing. Save us some money. I say, you see this house we're living in? You see this roof over your head? That's where your freaking Christmas present.
You see this house? You see this roof under your head right here? And you see the food in your refrigerator? You see them clothes that you're wearing? That's 24/7 Christmas. All right.
Right. Year-round holiday spending.
Next week's show is going to be super exciting. I can't wait. We got 2 guests coming on the show next week. And they are one Rational Rick and Liberal Larry. That's right. Rational Rick and Liberal Larry. We're going to get these two. These two are some of the most extremist left and right people that you'll know. But what we're going to do for the Christmas spirit is we're going to bring these guys together. That's right. And we're going to make peace with these two. And it's going to be a Christmas miracle. That's for sure. For sure. Wow, and I can't wait. Rational Rick and Liberal Larry is going to be on the show next week, and it's going to be epic. I'm going to tell you that much for sure.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Painful.
We'll have to wait and see how that goes. But other than that, I want to thank everybody for tuning into the show. Another fantastic banger that we just knocked out of the park here. I want to thank everybody for listening. Tune in to go to our social medias. We got them all listed here at the Sports Bras 21. Go to our YouTube page, like and subscribe. I will say this, coming up very soon, as I turn Ice Cube off real quick, I forgot to make this announcement. I want to bump up our YouTube page. And in order for that to happen, we have to get you guys out there to like and subscribe. So I'm going to dangle a carrot in order for that to happen. Okay. If we can get to, let's set the bar. What do you want? 100 subscribers?
Yeah, that's a start.
That's a good start. If we can get 100 subscribers, I will put your name in a hat to all the subscribers, and I will draw a random name out of the hat, and that person will win an official jersey of your choice. Of your choice.
Yeah. It could be anybody.
It could be anybody. So, remember that. Like and subscribe. If we hit the 100 subscribes, I will put everyone's name in a hat, and if your name is drawn, you will win an official jersey of anybody. So, keep that in mind. We're going to be doing that very soon. Actually, you know what? Let's start it now. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's
I want
see.
a Cleveland Browns Joe Flacco jersey.
I can get you a Cleveland Browns Joe Flacco jersey. I can get you a replacement Shane Falco jersey. How great would that be?
That'd be nice too.
Yeah, that would be nice. I can get you a Louisiana Mud Dog Bobby Boucher jersey.
It's got the hookup.
It's got the hookup. Yeah, there we go. So, like and subscribe. Get us to 100 subscribers, and we'll do a free giveaway on air. So that would be fun. But, so yeah, go to our YouTube page, like and subscribe. Go to our Twitch page, sub there if you want. Subscribe there. That would be great. Hit us up anytime, any topic that you want to talk about. Hit us up on social media. Let us know what you think of the show. We're, we love feedback. So, with that said, Keith, you got anything else you want to say before we head out?
No, man. We're good to go. Let's watch some football.
Let's watch some football. Championship week is here. Let's go. So, with that said, Keith, send us on home, my friend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Sports Bros.
Never ever forget, guys, you can't run, but you can't hide unless you're Gail Lewis and you get underpaid and you have to leave Walmart.
I'm going to Sam's.
God bless you, Gail. God bless you. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Adios.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.